Hello, I'm Naresh Khanna, editor of Packaging South Asia and Indian printer and publisher, and I'm here at the Bob stand at PrintPack in Greater Noida on 3rd February 2025. I'm here with Venu Gopal Menon, who is the Zonal Business Director for BOPS. I believe you're the Regional Business Director.
Yeah, for the Indian region, Indian subcontinent.
Indian
For
subcontinent
the
and
business unit, printing and converting.
printing and converting. So we've known each other for a fairly long time. So I would like Venu to communicate something about what I have been speaking to some of the leading converters. I have been asking them, why are they buying such expensive machines? And what is behind this? What is behind the drive, the current drive for looking for efficiencies in the packaging converting industry?
Yeah, Nareshji, you have rightly put it, but I would just digress when you said expensive machine. Expensive is when customer doesn't have enough volume to justify the investment, because if he doesn't have enough volume, any asset he buys is expensive. But today it's very important he buys the right equipment, considering the cost competitive landscape which has become, the packaging become very cost competitive. It is very important that how efficiency and productivity will become a major role to be more cost competitive. When I say efficiency and productivity, it is, can you do inline multiple operation in one pass, number one. How you can minimize the labor, how you can minimize the footprint, in the sense that if one machine can do the job of three machines, it's better to do with one machine, because with the cost of labor, cost of land, power, skilled manpower, everything is a challenge. So today I think customers have to be very, very careful when they're investing in capex. I have customers who come and mention sometimes, I have three machines, it does the job. So when we tell them that one machine can do the job of three machines, they don't realize that the overhead and the variable cost is the killing factor. It's not a fixed cost. Fixed cost, once you repay the loan, is done. The variable cost keeps on increasing year on year.
Yes.
So today, my mantra to customer is, if you can produce more in less time, with less number of machines, with less number of people in the bare minimum space, this is where you will make money and you will be more profitable.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you're not.
Absolutely. I was talking to three leading carton converters last week, and I was writing my article and asking them why they are buying expensive machines. That's what I meant by expensive machines. Not the die cutter, but when you are buying an 8-color with 2 double coaters and
State-of-the-art machine.
State-of-the-art machine with logistics, those machines are expensive. The die cutters have perhaps not gone up in cost so much. And what they said to me is same what you're saying, that first of all, we are buying one press to replace 2 machines. Second of all, we have the capital, we have the demand. Our biggest crunch is in the human resource. We can't find the people. And that's where the efficiencies have to come. And on every extra pass, we lose 1% of board, which is costly. So tell me a little bit more about how the modern die cutter from Bob's, how is it more efficient? What other operations can it do in a single pass?
Before I address you this question, as you know that Bob's vision, we are talking on our 4 pillars of automation, digitalization, connectivity and sustainability. What I mean by automation is today inline process. If you have an inline process, and you can automate the process as much as possible than depending on the manual process, is where we are talking automation. Connectivity today is very important. Customers should know what they are producing in their factory. Are they producing efficiently? What is the kind of waste they are generating? How much is the downtime on the machine? And this cannot be done unless the machines are connected and they can get this data out of the machine.
Okay.
So today in our die cutters, if you see all the innovation what we are talking on die cutter, is not only the speed. Speed is one aspect. We are talking in packaging, the run lengths are becoming shorter and shorter. So customers are looking how fast you can do the setup time on the machine. That's the one pain point of the customer. Second pain point of the customer is how they can minimize the dependence of the operator on the machine. So they want more automated features on the machine so that they can use not unskilled labor can even able to operate the machine. So it's not man dependent, the machine operation. So all our technology advancements. For example, the Actu Register we are showing in this show. What is the Actu Register? Though it is a technology where we register the sheet without a contact, but the biggest advantage of this technology is 70% of the stoppages are eliminated, and the skill level required of the operator to set the machine is much low than our previous generation. So this is where we are addressing the pain point of the customer. And I think all the technology going forward in our machine will be faster setup time, less dependence on the operator to run the machine. So you bring in more automated features on the machine. And number 3 is all machine be connected. Connected in the sense, try to get all the data out of the machine, that how much it is producing, then how many times it is stopping, reason of stoppages. Basically, it is to understand. Until you don't get the data, you don't know whether you're doing good or bad. So once you have this data, then you can improve the efficiency of the machine. I think this is what we are mainly focusing on.
Okay, so you see this whole business of the connected converting.
Yeah.
That means the press will give information to the die cutter will give information to the folder gluer. So you're now building towards a connected factory.
We are talking of, exactly, we are talking of the connected factory. We are talking of job recipe management. We are talking of job workflow, that at any given point of time, the production manager in the morning can delegate that these are the 5 jobs you can load on this machine, and these are the sequence of the job. So the operator is on the machine in the morning, he knows which are the jobs he needs to produce on the machine in a particular shift. So this is what we talk of job recipe management and job workflow. We are going towards that direction actually.
And you are saying that the skill level, the die cutting skill level of actually making the die perform, cut, crease, precision, that you are helping him do, so that the skill level is not so.
On the die cutting perspective, one is the tooling. So once you have a good tooling, half of the job is done. The other half is depend on the operator. So we want to reduce that 50% dependence on the operator to the minimum. And this is where I talked about the accuracy technology, talk about the job recipe management, connected machines, where we can reduce the dependence on the on the operator to set the machine. This is what
That means, in fact, you can make the operator more productive. It is not that you're necessarily downscaling him, but you're using his time for more ambitious tasks, for improving the productivity, monitoring the quality, monitoring the data. That means,
and when I talked about the connected machine, we are talking of overall equipment efficiency. So when the machines are connected, the customer can even get the OEE per machine.
yes,
So he knows where exactly he stands and where
Yes.
he needs to improve upon.
yes. So we met a customer recently of yours in Faridabad, in fact, who's quite clued in on OEE and trying to understand it. Quite interesting. Thank you, Venu.
Thank you very much.